Guys, so we have an urgent breaking news coming out. NATO on high alert. Alarm as unidentified drone enters the Alliance airspace. Once again, Article 5 is on the table. We have more breaking news. Look at this one. Another member, Estonia, summons Russian envoy after Border Patrol ship violates territorial waters. So these are NATO territory, and they're talking about Article 5 here. And I heard that there was a state of emergency declared. Give me a second here. I want to pull up this information. An unidentified drone suspected to have come from Belarus entered into Lithuania airspace. Now, from what I heard, Lithuania declares state of emergency due to this event. All right, so this is some serious stuff. And at the same time, I just posted 2 videos. Donald put a 12 days deadline. He told Putin, you better end this war in 12 days or else. And we are seeing right now, the bear, they really don't care. They're entering Lithuanian airspace and Estonia, and they're really sending a message to Donald. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Now I want to show you this very important news here. So you see these two 12 days to war and then 12 days deadline. So these are the 2 urgent breaking news. You need to check out these videos. The links will be in the comments box. And I posted a video 19 hours ago. The time has come. Alright, US just warned that the time has come for action. And this is the one right here. So we actually kind of called it that Donald was going to respond. Donald is not pleased with Putin, basically. He's not pleased with Putin. An unidentified drone suspected to have come from Belarus entered into Lithuanian airspace on Monday, according to local outlet. Darius Buta, a representative of Lithuania's National Crisis Management Center, told public broadcaster LRT that a drone was spotted at an altitude of approximately 650 feet near the capital city of Vilnius. Now, give me a second here. This is, I think this is a picture right here. A Russian drone. No, this is an old picture, but that's the same drone. And they are getting very comfortable with these drones nowadays. Truly apologize about the advertisement. This morning, residents received report about a drone that most likely flew into the territory of Lithuania from Belarus. Butal told the outlet police have activated all forces. There you go, emergency declared. Newsweek has contacted the Belarusian and Lithuanian foreign ministries via email for comment. Now it says here, you have Ukraine is not, they're not a member of NATO, but borders several nations such as Lithuania that are Article 5 state that a strike on any NATO member would be treated like a strike on them all. In this instance, it does not appear as if Lithuania was struck. And once again, no injuries have been reported as of time of writing. Still, the drone incident highlights NATO members' proximity to the conflict between the bear and crane. Residents first reported that the drone at approximately 5:55 a.m. local time per LRT sounded like that in Ukraine where drones fly and rumbling sounds, one resident told the outlet. Lithuanian defense minister told the LRT that the drone may have been one intended for Ukraine jammed by Kiev air defenses. Ukraine Air Force has said it stopped 309 of 324 drones and decoys launched against Ukraine overnight on Monday. One of the drones hit a building in Kiev, injuring a young one and 7 others, per the Kiev Independent. Now, Lithuanian outlet BNS reported that Vilnius will be adding more defenses to its border following this drone incident. And that's the reason why Donald is fed up. Donald, and check out the videos I posted today, guys. The links will be in the comments box. I'm really sounding the alarm on this one here. Donald, instead of 50-day deadline, Donald is like 12 days. That's it. You got to August 10th or 11th. He's urging Putin to end this war. We would take additional steps to ensure more effective border monitoring in cooperation with the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and we will use additional military forces for this. Now, she added that there are no indications that this drone incident was deliberate. I don't think it was meant to hit Lithuania. It's just something that happens, but it was not meant for Lithuania. So you have Sakhalin told the media that Belarus is hosting joint Russian and Belarusian military exercises in mid-September. Give me a second here. For an anticipated 13,000 troops, which could increase the number of cross-border incidents. Now, the bear in Belarus, which borders Ukraine as well as Lithuania, make up the Union state, and its leader signed in late 2024 in Minsk, a treaty which Putin said would allow both countries to use all available forces and means as part of the country's mutual defense obligation. Belarusian leader Lukashenko was re-elected to his 7th term in January 2025 in an election deemed a sham by Western Gov. Really? And you think Joe got 80-something million VOTE? Now it says here, Lithuania defense minister told LRT without a doubt, on the one hand, it is really very gratifying that the Ukrainian defense is able to disorient drones that are moving towards them. But those drones with burned brains can wander into all territory. They will, of course, wander into ours and Poland and cause various consequences. Darius Buta, a representative of Lithuania National Crisis Management Center, told LRT there is currently no reliable information about the warning posed by this object. We are trying to find where the drone is, where it may have fallen. So what happens next? An investigation into the drone is ongoing. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go with the next news here. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second here. Okay, now we're going to go with Estonia. Here's another one. Estonia summons Russian envoy after border patrol ship violates territorial waters. By the way, guys, I did post some updates about the. I truly apologize about the OBS. Look at that. It might be the Wi-Fi connection, but it just, man, never see anything like it. I post an update about the spacecraft. I'm gonna have to remove myself. Here we go. The spacecraft that's coming towards Earth, supposedly UFO. Uh, just a heads up. Please watch the full video before you start leaving comments that make it look so bad. Someone said that I'm helping support the UFO stuff. No, I'm not helping it. I'm just letting everybody know that it's all baloney stuff. That I don't believe in none of that UFO stuff. So please, do me a favor. Watch the video before you start leaving comments and make it look really bad. Estonia summoned the bear charged the affairs on July 28 after a bear border patrol vessel violated its territorial waters earlier in the week. Estonian public broadcaster ERR reported. So here's another member is saying that the bear is violating their territory. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on with the OBS. This is just not looking good. Or there's a possibility I have all these windows open and slowing down my computer. So according to the ERR, this marks the first time in 2025, the first time that a bear naval vessel has violated Estonia maritime border. Now the bear vessel, Sochi 500, part of the Svalbard class patrol series, entered Estonia's territorial waters east of Vaporized Island without permission early on the morning of July 26, according to the Estonian Defense Forces, and the ship remained in Estonia water for approximately 35 minutes before departing. So you have the Vaporized Island is Estonia's northernmost point, located in the Gulf of Finland near vital shipping route and only about 40 kilometers, 25 miles from the Russian maritime border. So this is not looking good. Not looking good. Under Estonia's State Border Act, foreign military vessels are allowed to pass through Estonian territory waters only if conducting an innocent passage and must notify the Estonian Foreign Ministry at least 48 hours in advance. The bear vessel failed to provide such notice, the Estonian military said. The Estonian Navy monitored the situation in real time, identified the vessels, and confirmed the border violation. This is a serious and unacceptable incident. Estonian Foreign Minister Marges said that message has been clearly communicated to the bear charged the affairs. The Estonian Foreign Ministry summoned the bear diplomat on July 28 to deliver a formal note of protest. All right, so Estonia and Lithuania both are basically sounding the alarm here. Now, give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm closing some of these windows really quick. I want to see if there's any more updates, but let me just close some of this stuff here. Okay, so it seems like it's a lot better. And I think I know why it was buffering. There's three news website that does it a lot. Number one, the Daily Mail. Number two, the New York Post. And number three is something that starts with a J. JZ News from the Mid East. So these news articles, some of them are just brutal. It just, I mean, I don't know what they have on their website, but it's brutal. They need to fix it. I mean, they must have a lot of virus in their website. I mean, it's just out of control situation. Like, man, I never seen anything like it. So we do have more breaking news here, guys. Let me just refresh this page and see if there's any updates. All right. Okay. So flash update. Let me close that one too. There we go. So flash update. It says here, 1:27 p.m. Eastern time. That's the latest update. The bear warns. Updated, urgent, and all that type of stuff. So the bear is sending a message to the U.S. So it says here the bear intelligence must have scored a big information win because last night the bear launched an obliteration strike against a single target in Crane. As I indicated on the strike map above, a series of strike on the Starwokovyansniv air base, and I'm gonna skip those names, shown in a red circle above. Apparently, something hugely important got destroyed. Eyewitnesses report a massive detonation. Something big got vaporized. This isn't just another drone or missile hit. It looks strategic. That's the reason why Donald is really furious. I totally apologize, guys. I'm gonna have to remove myself. This OBS thing is just really, it's very annoying. I'm gonna have to shut down my computer for a while and turn it back on when I finish with this one here. So something big got vaporized. Give me a second. You see where the yellow circle's at? I mean, the red circle is there. And it happened last night. And Donald today said enough is enough. Putin, I'm giving you 12-day deadline. End it in 12 days or else. Something big got vaporized. That's what kind of triggered Donald to come out and put an end to this. So speculation right now is that it may have been the German Crane long-range missile project designed to manufacture long-range missiles for strike deep into the bear territory. So updates 10:55 a.m. Eastern Time. The U.S. Commander-in-Chief in Scotland, meeting with Prime Minister Starmer, made a remark this morning about the 50-day deadline for the bear to come to peace negotiations with Crane or face U.S. imposed secondary sanctions on all countries buying the bear oil, Russian oil. Today, the Donald made clear he is not going to wait those 50 days to September 2nd. Outside his Scottish golf course, where he received British Prime Minister Starmer, Donald said this. I'm going to skip that video there. Then later, inside the golf course main house, Donald made it explicitly clear what he intends to do. Donald said, I'm gonna make a new deadline of 10 or 12 days from today. There's no reason in waiting. 50 days? I want it to be generous, but we just don't see any progress being made. Here's the video. So again, we already talked about this, and the link will be in the comments box if you guys want to check it out. I did post 2 videos I did post 2 very important videos. So guys, make sure you hit that notification bell. Triple check your notification bell. The platform is doing their job again by putting our stuff under the rug. But it's not only us, this is happening to many, many accounts out there. It says, did the bear strike against an air base in Crane last night have anything to do with this sudden change? Was Donald and a collective West hoping, expecting that long-range missile fire into the bear from Crane might change the dynamics of the biblical war and compel Putin to take peace? If those missiles have now been wiped out by the bear, all those hopes, expectations might be gone. What would the bear do if those secondary sanctions come into play 10 to 12 days from now? Well, General Flynn makes clear how dangerous this move is. Attention! Attention! Subject, Crane war takes another dangerous turn. This is a really big deal and statement. Our challenge is to be very, very, very careful and be certain we do not push the bear into a place, poke the bear, provoke the bear, where they feel their economy will totally collapse. Now remember, guys, what did Putin said 2 years ago? You guys remember, right? Putin said if their economy goes, then they will respond. They will take it as an act of biblical war. Donald. Sanctions, and tariff. You're going to make the bear fire something, and we're going to be dragged into this. And remember, the bear is no Iran. The bear is not Mexico. The bear is not Canada. They have some very, very powerful nukes. It says here, I want to read this. This is a really big deal and statement. Our challenge is to be very careful and be certain we do not push or provoke the bear into a place where they feel their economy will totally collapse. The bear leader believes he is the savior of the bear country and senses an existential threat. There's no telling what his military responses might be. Paris, parts of Berlin, and other strategic targets need to understand he will not hesitate to defend what he believes are threats to the bear existence. Keep an eye on the Red Dragon globally and Cuba to our south. These type of actions and counter actions are rarely about two nations. The nature of our multipolar world demands we keep our strategic heads on a 360-degree swivel. So keep your eyes on the Red Dragon, all right? Keep your eyes on Cuba to our south. This is coming out. General Flynn is dropping. Top U.S. general is dropping a massive bombshell report. This is some serious stuff here, guys. Most of us thought we had until around September 2nd before the possibility of drone strike against the sleeping giant and against NATO would take place. Now, it seems we may have only 10 to 12 days. So, does that mean we're going to see biblical war? Well, again, guys, remember what Putin said. If his economy gets hit hard, again, they will respond. They will respond. Now, he said that during Joe, when Joe was the leader. Bear in mind that prior to Japan striking Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, the sleeping giant imposed economic sanctions on Japan, specifically oil sales, and it was this act by the sleeping giant that compelled Japan to strike the sleeping giant. Wow. Okay. Here we are about 84 years later, and the sleeping giant is now poised to impose far worse sanctions upon the bear. The bear is not Japan. The bear doesn't need to make a strike on Hawaii. The bear can strike anywhere in the sleeping giant. It's not a matter of mutual or shared destruction, because for the bear, what the sleeping giant and NATO are doing is unilateral destruction of the bear. The bear may see their country being economically destroyed, and rather than bend the knee, instead decides to take us all with them. The thing is, the bear can do exactly that. We are in grave warning from this situation. And now the former leader of the bear, Dimitri. We just been warned. Donald playing the ultimatum game with the bear, 50 days or 10 days. He should remember two things. Number one, the bear isn't the Holy Land or even Iran. Number two, each new ultimatum is a threat and a step towards biblical war, not between the bear and Crane, but with his own country. Don't go down the sleepy, you know what, road. And that's where we at, guys. Very long video, very important video. So again, please share the video, and I will keep you updated on this one. But keep your eyes. The next 12 days will be critical. Look, Donald said he's gonna sanction the bear and tariff the bear. The bear said if their economy goes down, they're gonna bring everybody down with them. So if I were Donald, be very careful. I don't know why the sleeping giant is getting involved in this. And Donald, you said it while you was running last year that you was not gonna get involved because this would lead to WWIII. And all that time he was telling Joe is gonna lead us to WWIII. But Donald, the man that called himself the president peacemaker, well, we're going to see that peacemaker thing is the real deal in the next 12 days. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.